All right, come on, guys. We'll get started here in a minute. All right, good morning. We'll get started here. Um, August 1st today. We have the end of summer. August typically isn't your best month for trading. It can get pretty slow and choppy heading up to the fall trading. So just be mindful this month that things can be kind of choppy and just keep it tight. So US dollar, this is a weekly chart. You can see we've just been consolidating for a number of months or a number of weeks here, pretty much for most of the summer. So I would expect this to chop around a little bit more this summer, and then we'll probably have a nice move come September, October. So we're just kind of waiting on that and seeing which way this wants to go. Looks like to me, I'm looking for higher prices on this in the fall, but I do not know right now. I would like this to break down a little bit, but just seems to be kind of coiling itself up here, and we'll see what happens. But as far as day trades on this, this is just in consolidation, so we're looking for some intraday movement and areas of liquidity on this. Today, what looks like might happen is we could come down into this area. Let me do this. Come down to the 94 15 level or somewhere in there, and if we come down there, we might get a little bit of a push up and possibly take out these highs around 94.70, somewhere in there. So that's kind of what I would be looking for on the dollar right now. If we get that push down, I would start looking for a support there and a move higher, possibly the rest of the week. But we're just in this chop right now, so it's really, there isn't a really strong setup. Just looking at the charts this morning, that would be my what I'd be looking for in a trade on that. So the euro, this is weekly chart again. All summer has been consolidating. Really tight ranges here right now. So right now, we have this liquidity. All this is liquidity up here, and this is kind of a nice area here too. Got these equal highs up here, but I would not be trading the euro right now. This is just messy. But this area up here looks nice. So if you want to intraday trade, if that dollar, if we're looking for dollar to just make this move right here down, that would mean higher prices short term for euro. So that might mean price could come up and take out these highs on the euro. So let's watch the dollar. If dollar starts moving down into this level that we're looking for support, you could find a trade on the upside on the euro intraday. Other than that, I mean, even if dollar comes down and then moves up into here, I still don't see, there's nothing I'm really interested on euro on the downside. So I personally just stay away from it. Gold, I'm looking for a short-term support here. I do still think that this 1204 level is still in the books, and possibly even the slowdown here at 1195. But I'm doing a kind of a play on this, just looking for, got equal highs up here that could be a draw on price. We've come down, stabbed, kind of cleared out some liquidity, and it came back up. So we'll see if this can find some support here today, and I'm just looking for price to maybe come down and sweep this level today, and then I'd be looking for a rejection up. So if you're not in this trade right now, that's what I'd wait for. I'd wait for this low here to be swept and then find some support and a movement up. You can even wait, if it sweeps it and you get a nice rejection, just wait for a small retracement and you can get in that trade. If it comes down here, it's probably going to keep coming down and take out this low. So, but again, this is, summer trading, just really sloppy in here, consolidation. So nothing really definitive to me of where price is going on this. Or I do think it ultimately is coming down. This might be a low play. So we're trading against a trend, just remind you. S&P, I think this is going to go higher. I'm still looking for these highs to be taken out. And it'll be interesting when it gets up here, if it does get up there. I kind of feel like price is going to pretty much just blast through this. If it comes up, looks like it's going to be aggressive and it tanks pretty hard, then we'll start looking at some of these lower prices on this. But I just feel like this is going to keep going up right now. I've been bearish on this for a while and just keeps going. So, but that's the way they do it too, is everyone's bearish, but they keep driving it higher, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, this isn't going to stop, and then that's when they drive it down. So I'm just intraday trading this. Today, these highs could be in the mark for this week. Price could come up into the 24 or 28.45 level. I think this high here for sure is a target, but we'll see. I don't have anything interesting on this pair right now. I'm just, as far as my own trading, I'm very much intraday trading this. I have no long-term opinion on this right now. So time's at 8:12, and we got 20 minutes till the open. I'm assuming they're gonna take out this high here on the open. And we'll see what happens there. I guess it wouldn't be out of the question to see price come up, take out this high, remain below here, and then we'll get a move down and we'll take out these lows. So that'd be something you could look for this morning on the open. Let's see what a retracement on this would be. So, I mean, price could still come up here. We have equal highs here, so there's liquidity up there. So, I am S&P. I'm very much not trying to predict much on this. I am. If I see a setup when I'm at the charts, I take it, and I try not to hold it too long because, you know, like on Monday, price came up and we took out these highs, and I actually took this trade and it came down. I was expecting price to actually come down below these lows. I held it and it did this little retracement, and then it came down here, and it wasn't trying to get down, so I just closed out the trade, which I'm grateful I did, because see how price just came right back up. So I wouldn't be surprised if price comes back up into these levels, possibly even up here. S&P has just been really resilient, and just keeps pounding up. So your bullish trades will probably pan out better right now on the ES. So if you just want to be a bull, just look for your bullish trades. I tend to go both ways on it, depending on what the day looks like, but it's easier right now to be trading to the north than the south on the ES. Not sure if we can get into this at all. Yeah, it's going to take this out. So the open should come up and take this out. And we'll see what happens from there. Our retracement came down 23.6, kind of poked through it, and it's heading back up. If we get back below this on a close, I would expect it to come down to this 38.2 and take out these lows. So you want to watch that retracement level. And I just have it on the candles. You could do the wicks too. See what that looks like. Yeah. So just run your Fibonacci from the low to the high, and keep an eye on this 23.6 retracement level. You know, if that gives way, we're looking at some lower prices down into here, possibly even down to the 50, but the 23.6 to the 38.2 would be probably your money right there. That would give it time. That would give it a chance to come down and take out these lows, get some more liquidity if it's going to go up further. So I like that setup. So we'll see what happens today on these highs. If we take out these highs, remember we have liquidity up here right now. So this is the drawn price on the upside of these highs, and then up here, price can come up into this area. But I guess what I'm looking for is some sort of a rejection here. But I'm not going to trade this. There's nothing stands out to me as a really nice setup. Nothing real clean to me right now. So, but I'm still watching the S&P and I'm watching the Dow and kind of seeing how they interact together today. And we'll go from there. See our gold trade. So taking out possibly this low, and we'll look for a rejection after it sweeps this down here. Can run a fib on this. See what the dollar's doing. So if dollar just takes off from here, that's not good for that gold trade, because we want gold to come down, or we want the dollar to come down and then gold will be going up. But this is all pretty lower time frame stuff here. So that's what I would look for today, guys, on those. Let me take a look here. What's pound doing? It all kind of looks the same. The liquidity's down here. Don't see anything good on pound either. Dollar yen. I haven't looked at this for a long time. Ooh. Dollar yen will probably come up here, grab all this liquidity. There's a ton of orders up here. So I'd be looking for upside on the yen right now if you're a yen trader. As far as today, could we get anything in here? Might be a little support around the 111.50 level. If price does come down here, it might get a little pop up. That would be the worst little trade to take. But I would be targeting these levels up here on yen. I think it's gonna go up there before it comes down. But what else we have? Australian dollar. We have a little trade on this, looking for higher prices. Man, this is just messy, messy markets. Should go to the beach or go to the boat. Stay out of this mess if you don't have to do it. Wait till the fall. Wait till September to come along. Because these aren't. This is just a mess. You're just gonna get chopped up in this. See what silver's doing. Came down and took out this low this summer. So we'll see if it sweeps that and comes back up. Tons of liquidity and stuff up here. If this goes higher, it has a long way to go. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on silver. If we get up and break these highs, I think we're looking at some nice movement up here. But that's about it, guys. I don't have anything exciting. There's nothing I'm very interested in today. This gold trade is the only thing that I'll be kind of watching. See if we sweep this low and it takes off for me here. Comes down, takes out our stop. I think we're probably coming back down to this level down here, and it'll probably continue down into this 1194, 1195. So you can keep an eye on that. And S&P, which is what I'm normally watching, come up and tag in that high. So what I'd be looking for today on this is I'm just watching these highs, and I want to know if we get above them and reject, start looking at some of these lower levels here. But I'm not really excited about anything on this, so I'm not going to be trading it. I'm just kind of watching, seeing what happens. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you have a good day. And again, so it's just starting August, the first day of August. Let's take it easy this month. Enjoy your family for the rest of summer, and take a little vacation. A lot of people are vacationing right now. A lot of the money that moves the market's vacationing, so keep that in mind. And we'll hit it again in the fall, but we'll be around the summer, checking in on the markets, but nothing serious. All right, thanks, guys. You guys have a good day.